up for a minute? We gotta get you the fuck out of Dodge, man. We're going to Vegas tonight.
What are you talking about, Vegas?
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Hey guys, welcome back, subscribers. And you know what? For those new guys that just happen to have stumbled across this page in the YouTube universe and you're wondering what this madness is all about, you know what? Go ahead and check out the intro video of this trip too, and it's going to give you a better breakdown. Of course, it's showing it a little bit higher tier, but most importantly, it gives you a pretty good foundation. The only modification I'm going to go ahead and tweak to this has to do with the upper tier. In case you go out at the upper tier, what I want you to do is prevent that possibility of another loss happening by waiting for another 7 out and then doing it one more time. Why? Is in my observations of my thousands of hands I played, oh my gosh, thousands of rolls through the development of my 4 and 2 and so on and so forth over the years, I found that of course the 7s are going to run pretty much in groups. I want to avoid those groups at all if possible, and I wanted to create a strategy that is going to overcome those 7s the best possible way. Now, most importantly, think about this. You only need one win to go ahead and achieve picking up where you left off. Is it a martingale system? Absolutely. But is it a controlled martingale system? Absolutely as well. Why? Is again, you're waiting for that one hit, and then you're done. You're patiently waiting, moving it back down, and playing it accordingly. Okay? Now, clarification, is this a grind? You better believe it's a grind. But I want you to understand it's a consistent grind that produces consistent wins. Just like that really good stock on that stock market that is continuously on that bull market on the way up. And it's going to have little plateaus, little kind of flutters, but it still grows and grows and grows, just like your bankroll is going to grow. Okay? And don't listen to me. All right, I'm just some dude on YouTube. You guys don't know me. For all I know, I could be closing out this screen and waiting for the perfect opportunity to play it correctly. And I don't do that. I don't have to do that. I don't have to impress anybody. I'm just sharing with you guys what I've discovered over the years. And hopefully, I'm pretty confident it's going to work for you as well. I'm no longer going to call this a testing. Why? Is through all of the hands and through all the roles I played, through the first trip and the second trip, I'm more than confident that this is a pretty solid strategy. It's not for sale. I don't need to sell anything. If you go buy anything on the internet or whatever, chances are it's going to be a bunch of bunk that's going to result in you pressing and putting a lot of money up here and playing the hard ways and blah, blah, blah. In my thought and opinion, I want everybody, of course, to play with the way they want to do it. Is there a possibility that they're going to be making possibly more in that amount of time? Absolutely. It's going to be more of a choppy stock. They're going to have their losses. They're going to have their frustrations along the way. Gosh darn it, I should have done this or I should have done that. No. I don't want that to happen with you guys. I want it to work like a machine. If you take a look at how I develop a strategy, I want it to work like a machine. I want it to get to the point where it is so boring that you can handle the distractions that are obviously there in a casino and obviously at the board as well. So anyway, having said that, I've ended off with 850 profit. I'm now going to start off with my winnings of 250, and I'm going to build it from there. Why? All of my expenses are paid for. All of my trip is paid for. Again, my original bankroll is paid for. And if you look back at that original video, on video 1, and in my previous trip, I only dipped into that first bankroll. I never dipped into that second one. Alright, so essentially, I started this whole trip with just $25. I ground it out at the very low level to teach you guys, the essence behind my strategy, and to teach you new guys that have never played bubble craps and possibly have a fear of jumping on that table to become comfortable with this strategy before you move on to a hard top, should that be your desires to do so. It's not an intimidating game. Again, I wanted this to be simple so you guys can avoid all of this action that's happening on the table. That can be daunting for a lot of people. So anyway, having said that, I'm 4 minutes in. I'm currently at $250. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and see if we can make it to 300. All right? Let's go ahead and hit the casino, guys. Join me. That's a good reason why I want to stick to 7 rolls. Again, the average shooter rolls 7 times before 7 out. So in this short amount of time, you've seen how this strategy has saved your behind from getting to that next tier. And that's what I want to avoid at all possible. So if for whatever reason you get to 7 rolls, you know what? Just turn it off. Yeah, you might get a little frustrated. Oh my gosh, I should have played this. And oh my God, if I just kept going, I could be at... Oh, don't think that. You want to think like that professional poker player. You want to think about that guy sitting in that chair who patiently waits for that perfect hand, those 8 hands that I play, before you jump in and leap and make your move. Okay? Not only that, by stopping, you've made probably $20 in that amount of time. You know, that's cool. Within 3 minutes, you made $20. You know, it's more than what a lot of people make in an hour. So anyway, having said that, I'm still starting off the lower tier, and let's continue on. Okay, there I am, $49. That's plenty more than enough for me to make my 50 goal. And keep in mind, you always want to cash out after the highest tier if you're close enough. And the reason why is you want to, again, reduce that risk of that 7 coming in, because you don't know if it's going to come on the bottom roll or on the next roll. And if you already have your chips up there and you're close to your goal and you go out, then you, of course, have to increase it to the next tier, which is going to increase your expectations of that 7 coming up. So anyway, having said that, I'm now at the end of hour 1.25 in 15 minutes, I'm going to call it. So right now, we're up to $300 of pure profit. And again, this is the second day I'm starting off. And I'm curious to see how much I'm going to make in the next 2 days. Again, having my whole trip paid for, my bankroll's intact. And from this, after the 2 days, I'm going to take a profit, of course, and I'm going to add to my original bankroll that amount of money that's needed in order to play that second tier on my next trip. So anyway, at the end of this, I'm going to conclude this and say Chok Tikap, which is Thai for best of luck to you. And with that in mind, hey, you guys have a great day. Better tomorrow. I might do one more in the course of a day. You know, it is a Saturday. I made a mistake in my past videos of saying it's Saturday. No, today is Saturday. And we're going to take things from there. All right, I'm at my 10-minute mark. You guys have a great day and a better tomorrow. Take it easy.